governors, the Eastern governors have gathered themselves together to go and meet President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But wait, now the question is it genuine or this is fake? Because a lot of people has come out to say that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu wants to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Onyendu of the Igbos, as a political bait to get votes from the eastern part of Nigeria.
They are on their own. It is not based on fact. It is not on a platter of justice. It is not on a platter of good heart or benevolence. This is based on malevolence. Malevolence in the sense that what is he using Kanu as a political whatever for? Is Kanu not in his right? Kanu predicted Fulani military invasion of the entire country, and it is on course. It is on progress right now, going on in the north, east, west, everywhere. What Kanu predicted in the past is going on. So what did the young man do? Oga, the whole governors of southeastern Nigeria going to Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is political. It is political. They want to use him for the next election. And I'm telling you that if they allow Onyendu to come out of there, we are going to open our nyach for them. Waka, Chege, we are not going to vote Tinubu. He should release Kanu. Kanu should not be used as a political bait or game in Nigeria. He is agitating for his right, the right of every Igbo man. Over marginalization of Igbo race in Nigeria still remains the major reason Kanu came out with Biafra agitation. And they won it as a prize all over the world. The best agitation group in the world, given to him by Transparency International and other rating or ranking bodies like Guinness Book of Record. See, we are Gidibam here observing what Tinubu and James Omotocho did to our brother Mazi Nnamdi Kanu last year. It was an absolute injustice. Let me tell you, assassination of justice and equity. Kanu is not deserve what he is going through right now. If all the governors are visiting Tinubu to release Kanu, they are on their own. Kanu is there. Kanu is coming out with Biafra. They must give us Biafra. We don't care about next year election. For your information, if care is not taken, what Orabweze has said is going to stand. That there shouldn't be election. There is not going to be election in the southeastern region of Nigeria. We are on our own. We are Eastern Africa. We are no longer with West Africa. We are people of Biafra land. Kanu must be free unconditionally. He has not done anything. Nigeria is the sinner here. Kanu remains a saint.
Well, sir, Mr. Raf, as usual, super analysis again. Now, talking about the election in the eastern part of Nigeria, you just mentioned it. Southern of Sokoto made a statement saying that Nigeria is one and we don't have two presidents of Nigeria. But there will be election in the whole part of Nigeria. That is an order because Nigerian constitution, every man must come out to vote. So Nigeria is not divided into two. Mr. Raf, Southern of Sokoto replying Ngozi Orabweze
is an archaic sultana. Sultan of Sokoto is an archaic man whose ideology is traced to, Mohammedanism. All these followers of Muhammad and Mohammedanism, that's what history call all of them. And they are too, let me say, barbaric. They are too bloody in their action. They talk as if they are God. But God of Israel is above them all. And even though they are so-called gods, Sultan of Sokoto is a liar, a man of double standard, a man that has been, accused of harboring all manners of terrorist group in the northern Nigeria. Till date, he has not rebuffed it. He has not addressed it. So the whole world, especially America, United Nations, are watching until the day they will come after him, Sultan of Sokoto and Sheikh Gumi. The two of them shall be apprehended, taken to ICC to answer for Christian genocide going on in Nigeria. See, we don't listen to him. He cannot speak for us. Sultan of Sokoto can never be our mouthpiece. He can never advocate or solicit for us. We are the Igbos. We take care of our problem. We fought war of 1967 to 1970 for 36 months. Sultan of Sokoto did not fight for us. What we are going through in the southeastern Nigeria today, we actually put it on check. We shoulder it we control it, we absorb it. Southern Sokoto can never be our mouthpiece. What he's saying, he is entitled to his opinion, and the Northerners, where he rears as if they are his livestock. Actually, they are his livestock. Southern Sokoto is not speaking for me, for Igbo man. Southern Sokoto is a man we know that has been at the hands of every administration that comes and goes in Nigeria. He proves to be the man, the kingmaker, the man that made the president and put him in that position. That's why Tinubu is not saying anything about all his illegal activities, anti-government commentaries sometimes, on media and outside media. You could see what Gumi is saying right now. He has been playing hanky-panky, acting as a middleman, a man that will go to bandits, and bandits will give him money. He will come to government and tell them lies. He will go to the victims of bandit kidnap and collect his own money. Such persons, they have an agreement with the government of the day. If not, this administration would have rounded him up and bring him to justice. What is it that Kanu Nnamdi has done that culminated to life jail, and even they are looking towards death penalty right now? You will actually find out that nothing. Kanu has done nothing. It's all about marginalization of Igbo man. Igbo man remain their problem now and forevermore. They should wait. Biafra is going. There's no going back, and we're going to chop them. That's it.
Well, Mr. Raf, thank you very much. Now, there is a problem in UK currently. Islamization are taking over UK.
Yes.
They are protesting and protesting currently.
Yes.
A lot of questions have come out. Why is it that all that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu predicted is actually happening? Why
he said that time shall come, Islam shall take over UK. It has come. It is happening. Why you are asking me, I'm telling you that why I should answer you, because I'm a man. A man created by God. Because that question should be directed to God, but nobody asks God why. That's why I should right now intercede for you. Listen, the reason why it's like that is because God has anointed Kanu to give us Biafra. God has anointed Kanu to change Africa, operating under the platform called Africanism. Pan-Africanism is it. Kanu is a Pan-Africanist. Ibrahim Traore is a Pan-Africanist. Look at this man from Kenya. Muzanga is a Pan-Africanist. They actually sue UK to know the reason why they have been married, palling, befriending and romancing deadly Islam. That is the jihadist. The entire jihadists in Europe, they are right now moving to United Kingdom, where the government of the day there is favoring them. Look at case Stammer's, resignation. It has something to do with that, because Islam, Muslims, they have taken all over London. On the street of London right now, they block road, praying, causing vehicular havoc, and nobody cares. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's prediction has come. Britain will beg food very soon. Poverty will cover the entire airspace, sky of Britain, because they are wicked people. Britain connotes the strongest problem Nigeria has today. They are the one that handed over this kind of mentality to Fulani, that they are born to rule Nigerians. Handed over gun to them. That's why they infiltrated our military forces, our police, customs, and other, armed forces in Nigeria. The cause is Britain, and God is punishing them. Let me tell you, the problem that Igbo man has today is because of the kind of story Britain has sold to Fulani, and Fulani is making use of that story too well, and they colluded with their Hausa guests, and maimed, unalived the Igbos. The Igbo genocide that ran from 1965, not 1966, to 1970. Igbos lost many of theirs. And today, Britain should pay Igbo reparation. Failure to do that, Islam has come, and Arab is going to take over London. It was a man that actually was agitating for the right, peace, and justice of the entire Nigerians that have been jailed. And they right now are canvassing for death penalty for him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So what is going on now is that shame should be upon all the tribes in Nigeria. Shame upon all the tribes in Nigeria. Shame unto them. Ordinary Fulani man, Katuriara, that don't go to school. They are all archaic Islamic radicals from desert Sahel countries are the one in charge of Nigerian nation. Shame will be on the entire Nigerian tribes, apart from that tribe Fulani. Very murderous tribe that are killing and maiming in the north and in the south. Nobody is saying anything because they are so stupid. That's why Fulani is riding all over them. I could remember what prophecy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said from 2014 till date. How Fulani is going to wave guns across Nigeria, killing innocent people in the north and in the south, and nobody is going to say anything. And that is what is on course right now. And nobody is saying anything. Fulani is still as bandits, terrorists, killing, maiming, decimating people across the country, and they are looking like idiots and mugu. The government of the day is chasing flies by being serious, arresting Showore, looking for Dele Faro Tumi to arrest, looking for Ganifa Wemi to exhume his dead bodies and arrest him too. Clueless government. A government that has been bought over already by Fulani hegemony. That's why you are seeing all these provocative things about Arewa, the so-called Sokoto Caliphate and Fulani Emirates, happening in Nigeria. See, let me give you this as a warning. By the time Fulani finishes with Nigeria, we are not going to actually have an election of 2027. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be the last Nigerian president. The Fulanis in this entire Sahel world, Sahel countries, declared war against Nigeria and they are advancing. While Nigeria is sleeping as a sleeping country, destroyed by Muslim, Islam, they are the one that caused problem in Nigeria. The Fulani Muslims have chased away the entire Kwara community, Akure community in Ondo State, Woro community in Kwara. Can you see any palace there? The entire palace is vacated by the Obas because of Fulani. Nigeria is, anytime you throw something like a gender ideology, they will accept it as Mugu, morons. What is in that religion that could warrant all of us being silent over Fulani Marobas, murderers, killing, maiming, buying, unaliving and disaliving people from the north, in the mid-belt, people in the southeast and southwest. And we, the southern Nigeria, we are looking as Mugu. Mumu. Time shall come, it will degenerate into the urbanities. And that is when everybody, what? Will mobilize and rise on their feet and show the Fulanis, the Fulani Morubas way out of Nigeria. They migrated from Timbuktu. Their overall grandfather, Ottoman Danfodio, over 300 centuries ago. And today it is playing out. Nobody is saying anything because Nigerians are Mugu Mumu. I'm still repeating it. Nami Toka Mugu Mumu. When they are supposed to be chasing flies, they will turn their backs on flies, be chasing what? Butterfly and fire ants. That's why Fulani has taken over the entire country. I'm telling you, the Arewa and the Tinubu government, they had an agreement. And that's why you see Tinubu very, very inactive.
Well, sir, Mr. Raf, as usual, super analysis again. Now, currently, an accusation was made on the UK. I don't know if I should call it accusation, Mr. Raf. They said that we should watch out and see. Have we ever seen UK support any Christian country
in the world?
Any way?
In the world.
And a lot of reactions have been coming out. Mr. Raf, what's your take on this?
UK is not supporting any Christian country in the world. One, UK is not a Christian country. Where you can see element of Christian in the United Kingdom setup is Scotland, Ireland, both Northern Ireland and is it Southern Ireland? Not two. You know, say there are two. I mean Belfast and Dublin. These three, England is worse than traditional worshippers. Traditional worshippers in Africa, they are better rough than England. England is a criminal setup, federative part of United Kingdom. They don't worship Jesus. They don't know him. They are too orthodox in action. England are too, let me tell you, England is not a Christian country. I still repeat it. They only speak English, sold English language grammar to us. Then I made away with our gold, silver, diamond, and other mineral resources. England, the Englishman is not a Christian. They are not supporting any Christian country in the world. Go and do your research. That's why they turned their back on the largest British colony in Africa, that's Nigeria. Thereby facing Egypt. Do you know why? They face Egypt because Egypt is an Arab republic. Arab Republic of Egypt has the largest supermarket in the central London, controlled by Al Fayed family. Al Fayed family in Egypt. Yes, control the largest supermarket in central London. England has nothing to do with Christianity. I'm telling you the truth. King Henry VIII started the Reformation. That was how Protestant church, that's Siemens, Anglican church, and Roman Catholic ran into problem, divisive problem. 12th, 13th century. You have Erasmus, the scholar from Dutch. You have King Henry VIII from Britain, England. Are you listening to me? You have John Calvin from Germany. You have John Calvin, Church Presbyterian, Erasmus Church, Lutheran Church, Martin Luther, the Lutheran Church. Then you have many of them. Until they came together to make peace, England went their way with Church of England, establishing it in all their African colonies. They are not the origin of Christianity, nor Orthodox Church. Orthodox Church, I think, should be originated from Rome. That is during the era of papacy. They are not Christians. England will never favor Christianity on the earth because they are not one. They base on what? Naturalism. The Englishman is a naturalist. A naturalist is a man that believes in nature. He could go extra mile to go nude, nakedness. They are right now in London, nude people riding bicycle in the township to express their love for the sun and the natural atmosphere without putting their panties, their underwear. Englishman is a naturalist. They are not Christians. They are worse than African traditional worshippers. Being naked, being nude, nudism is a way of life and a part of natural blessings. That is British man for you. England, you have them right now. They are celebrating it. Nudism. In central London, with their bicycle, with their motorbike, all over London, naked. What are you talking about Christianity when we are discussing, having a discussion like this? You should pay attention to British colonies, the African countries that were colonized by Britain. We are all Christians and we are looking towards Judaism because Judaism was what gave birth to Orthodox Church, Christianity, that they pitched Christianity across Africa.